I just watched an American tourist try to buy Big Ben. Not a tour of Big Ben, not a souvenir, not even a ticket to go inside. She wanted to purchase the entire clock tower. She actually asked if they'd take $500 for it because, and I quote, "it would look amazing in my backyard in Texas." She was dead serious, checkbook out, ready to make an offer. Now, listen. I love Americans. I really do. We're bold, confident, and built an entire culture on the idea that anything's possible if you just work hard enough. That spirit gave us skyscrapers, the moon landing, and the internet. It's inspiring. But the second some of us cross an ocean, something weird happens. The confidence stays strong as ever, but the common sense? It gets left behind at airport security. Suddenly, we become walking, talking reality TV episodes no one asked for, but everyone's too polite to turn off. We're living proof that you can be utterly confident and completely wrong at the same time. I know this because I spent 3 years working the front desk at a hotel in central London. That's about 1,000 days of explaining directions to Buckingham Palace and clarifying that no, the Queen doesn't just hang out there waiting to greet tourists. And in that time, I saw things. Things that made me want to hide my passport and pretend I was Canadian. Like the man who tried to pay for fish and chips with what he called European dollars. He was holding euros, real euros in England, a country that uses pounds. When I explained this, he got mad. Told me Europe should just get it together and use one kind of money so Americans wouldn't get confused. Sir, Britain literally left the EU. That's a whole conversation. Or the couple at an upscale Notting Hill restaurant who thought their £85 bill was like $4. They were thrilled about how cheap everything was until the waiter gently informed them it was actually about $105. You could see their faces fall as they realized they'd been tipping like royalty all week. Then there was the dad who asked me which state of Europe we were in, the France part or the Spain part. His teenage daughter nearly evaporated from second-hand embarrassment as she tried to explain that London is in England, a country, not a European state. He just shook his head and said, "Yeah, but which one?" His wife was already Googling divorce lawyers. And I'll never forget the woman who stormed up to the desk furious because our sign said it was 32 outside, but I'm sweating. I know what 32 feels like. I explained that it was Celsius, not Fahrenheit, about 90 in American terms. She cut me off mid-sentence. I don't care who Celsius is. I want the real temperature. She thought Celsius was a person. Here's the thing, travel is confusing. Different currency, different outlets, different everything. I get it. But there's a big difference between being confused and being aggressively confident in your confusion. It's that special blend of zero research and maximum self-assurance that leads to moments like the two college guys who asked me how to catch the tube to Paris. They were certain the London subway could take them to France. Or the woman who complained that everyone in America was mocking her with fake British accents while standing in London. I tried to explain that British people in Britain sound British. She thought for 10 full seconds, then said, Then there was the man who asked, "Do you speak English?" In England. When I told him yes, he sighed with relief and said, "Finally. No one in Europe speaks American." His wife gently corrected him. He replied, "Dead serious, Karen. I think I know what we speak in America." But the grand finale, the championship of misplaced confidence, came at 2 a.m. one Saturday night. A woman burst into the lobby, dragging her husband, shouting that they'd been robbed. A taxi had charged them £20 to go 5 blocks. That's got to be $200. She yelled, demanding the police, the embassy. When I calmly explained that £20 is about $25, she accused me of gaslighting her. 20 is way more than 100. She insisted. Her husband backed her up, equally furious. I pulled up a currency converter and showed them. Slowly, you could see the realization dawn. The math hit them. They'd been tipping £20 all week, thinking it was a few bucks, and had actually been leaving $25 every time. You could almost see their souls leave their bodies. And honestly, I get it. We're raised to think we're the main characters of the world, and that works fine at home. But when you travel, that confidence has to come with at least a little research. Everyone makes mistakes abroad. You get lost, order the wrong thing, maybe insult someone by accident. That's part of the adventure. But there's something uniquely American about being spectacularly wrong with unshakable confidence. So please travel. Explore. Try new things. But maybe spend 20 minutes on Google first. Learn what currency a country uses. Learn that the tube doesn't go to France. Learn that Celsius isn't a guy giving weather opinions. And, for the love of all things holy, understand that a bigger number doesn't mean the money's worth less. And if you ever find yourself in London, maybe don't try to negotiate the price of Big Ben.